Hey everybody, my name's Nick Weiss, and really excited, shocked, stunned to be here as a semi-finalist for the deep dive category for the Onnit 6 Spring Challenge. I'm 38, I'm a 7th grade English teacher, I live in New York City, and part of the journey that has brought me to the challenge and to the Onnit community has been my remission from cancer. I got diagnosed in 2021, and this challenge actually started 1 year to the day on the anniversary of when I finished radiation. So I said, hey, what better way to celebrate that achievement than to get into the challenge? And I'm really, really glad that I did. Really glad that I did. For multiple reasons, which I'll get into, but really on a base level, just the physical level. I've done body weight stuff before, and I haven't had a lot of structure with it. Structure builds routine. I use that a lot in the classroom. And I'd lost a lot of that in my recovery. I wasn't able to run anymore. Took a long time to come back into like an exercise kind of space. And this challenge, the intentionality of it, and then the community that came with it, really helped to build that routine back in me. And whether it was getting on there, some days not feeling that motivated, but seeing Tim Shibley, hashtag Team Shirtless. Natalie's doing her barbell challenge. Melanie popped up a lot. All the other mods, a lot of other people I can't name right now, but just the community's motivation helped to inspire me and stick to that structure and routine just on a daily basis, and that was super awesome. And as far as my overall fitness level goes, I've done bodyweight stuff before, but never with results like this. It was kind of hard to stay with it sometimes, and the structure helps me stick with things. But just the intentionality and the varying levels and all that kind of stuff kept me from getting frustrated and giving up on this. And I remember the first EMOM just tore me up. I did 4 reps and I was really sore for about a week, but I stuck with it. And I remember the final week, I think Shane, it was when he did his tips for success, I was telling him this, and the last week I did 8 reps. And just the progress of that and the feeling of that was fantastic and something that I'd never seen before. And it just gave me so much confidence, and I really enjoyed that. But really the focus of my category for deep dive for me, it's tied to that, but it's like I had this moment when I finished yoga in the first week, and then in subsequent weeks as well. But right at the very end, there's just that very quiet moment, sitting very much like this on the mat. This is where it happened. And right as JJ's wrapping things up, there's just that quiet moment, and there's the namaste. And every time, I kept feeling this big upwelling of emotion, sometimes like on the verge of tears. And for a while, it was like, yeah, that's normal. You're pushing yourself. This is really difficult. The consistency and the movements, not only with yoga, but with the rest of the program, are pretty hard. So that makes sense. But if it's more than that, and I know what it is now. And it's something that I've been trying to work through, and this challenge has helped me with that. The essay in particular was instrumental in kind of working through some of that. And it led me to kind of realize that, there's physical challenges. I started running again in 2017. I did a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon in 3 months. A year and a half later, I did the full marathon in New York City. And, doing hills, running in the rain, or redlining on EMOMs, or trying a level 2 exercise. Those are all tough, and there's like objective signs of success for that. But they're all kind of tangible and familiar. And what isn't is like our feelings and our mental state. And this challenge has really kind of shown me that balance and the scales for you have kind of your physical state and your mental, emotional state. And mine have been out of balance for quite a while. And kind of balancing some of being more physically fit on one end of the scales kind of tipped it in that direction. And it's kind of brought me to want to, I don't want to say confront, but maybe kind of dig into more of kind of the trauma and the emotional aspects and the feelings and all that kind of stuff have come with the last year, because it's been very, very difficult. And as far as those things being unbalanced, the challenge has helped to kind of balance those, and I would like to dig more into that. Yeah. And kind of, it's interesting how confronting your own mortality can really affect your mindset. So I think I'll be looking for someone to help me work through that, therapist or whatever that looks like. But overall, I feel better, I sleep better, I move better. It's been a fantastic challenge, and I hope you guys, and I'll see you in the Facebook thing. Stay on it.